Hi, it's Jeannie from Create and Babble, and I just want to show you real quick how I design a project in Design Space to use with my Cricut, of course. And what I'm doing is I want to create a decal for the inside of my front door, and it's going to be, words. So what I want to do is find a font that I like and experiment, see which font that I like the best, and I just want to show you my process for doing this. And so you can see right here that I started it, but we can start from the beginning with a new project. And the first thing I do is click on text and type in the text that I'm going to use, and I'm using P.S. I love you. And that's exactly how I want it. I want lowercase. I want everything lowercase except for the I. No, I don't want this plain font. I want something a little better, a little fancier. So what I do is I go up into the font and click on it, and that brings up all of the fonts that are on this computer, including the Cricut fonts. What I want to do is I want to look at the fonts that are mine, that are on my computer, that aren't the Cricut fonts. So I just click on System. So these are all of the fonts that are on my computer, whether I purchased them, if they were free, if they came with any other software. They're just all of the fonts that are on my computer. And there's some I like better than others, but here, you never know what they're going to look like until you click on them, and then you can see. So let's start with, I know I like bakery, but I don't know if I'm going to like it. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to like that cut out of vinyl because it's kind of like a rough. See how the edges are rough? I want something smoother than that, so I'm going to continue on. Ballerina, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Okay, so here's what I do. So I take this just as it is, and I make a copy of it. And I'll show you why in a minute. So this copy is what I'm going to work with. So I'm going to ungroup it so that I can move these letters and characters closer together. You know, how I would want them. And I'm going to want these touching so that I could weld them together so that it looks like a handwritten font, handwritten script. There we go. It's because this will give me a better idea of what it's going to look like once it's cut out. It's not going to look like this one at the top. So I can put all of this together and weld so that it's one shape. I kind of like it, but I'm not sold exactly. Maybe I want something a little less scripty. I don't know. So that's why I made a copy of it, so I can just go back to this one and change it. Now I know that I'll write this down, ballerina script, so that I know which one this is. So I like ballerina, so I'm writing that down. But I'm not sold. So I'm going to come up here and I want to try Beechwood. That's another one of my favorites. Now, I don't know where I got these, and if I paid for it, if it was free, I don't know. So I'm going to Control-C, Control-V to make a copy of that, and bring it down here, and play around with this one. Play around with this copy. I know that I'm going to want this around 20 inches wide, approximately. So I'm making it pretty big. And then I'm going to ungroup that, and then do the same thing. Just move these things around. I use the arrow key, so that way that they stay in vertical alignment, if you know what I mean. Because if you use the arrow, it might get out of vertical alignment. So that's why I'm just using the arrow key to move these letters closer together. And I want the I love you further apart than what these are. That's why I'm starting with the last letter of each word and moving them, because I wanted space in between I love and you. So there we go. So I think I like that. That one just might be it. I think I like it better than the ballerina up top because it's thicker. it's a little easier to read. So right now that's in a running. So I'm going to get rid of the ballerina one. And we'll try one more up here. You know, let's just try another one. I'm just going to scroll down through here and see if something jumps out at me. I want it like kind of scripty and kind of not. Does that make sense? I don't want it totally scripty, but kind of. Bristol. Let's see what that looks like. That might be a little too scripty. Let's see. Yeah, but it's kind of simple. Let's play with that one. So I made a copy of it, and I'm gonna enlarge that, and then ungroup them. So I can move these. Oops, let's move this first. It might be a little rough on the edges. I don't know. It's a close. It might be tied with the beechwood. I kind of like it. Start over here. And you can see I just put these close enough together that they overlap so that they'll weld nicely. And let's go this way. And I might end up putting these words a little closer together. Yeah. Oops, why can't I click on that? There we go. And weld. Let's bring this over here. All right, so let's move this one out of the way. What do you think? I don't know. I like them both. I'm not sure. Let me weld this one all together. So I could make that bigger. That's like 19 1/2. What do you think, guys? Wow. I like these big loops of the P and the S and the Y. That's why I like that one. But I like this one because the I's simple. Decisions, decisions. I think I would be happy with either one. So I think I'm going to go with this one. Was it? Yeah, I think I like that one. And it's Bristol. So I'm going to write that one down before I forget, because I almost did. Almost called it beechwood. Because if I don't write it down, if I don't, I won't remember, and people will ask me, what's that font? I don't have a clue. So there you go. So I'm going to go with that. So I'm going to get rid of what I don't need. And Bristol, it is. There it is. And let's make that a little bigger. Now, it's almost 21 inches, but if when you click on make it, it'll fit on a 24-inch long. See, it says it's higher. So you have to use a larger mat, which is fine, which I will use a larger mat. And it'll fit on the 24. Now I have to decide what color I'm going to make this. Probably white, because the inside of my front door is black. All my interior doors are black. I did that a couple years ago, and it's one of the design choices that I wished I'd have done sooner. I really like it. But anyway, I'm going off on another subject. But anyway, there you go. That's how I design text in Cricut Design Space. If you have any questions, let me know. All right, look for a blog post coming up soon.